I am very excited to share this video with you and everything that I've put together. And I am going to keep my word. I am dedicating this video to that one person. I forget his screen name, I apologize, who was very upset that I talked about some fire sets that aren't retiring this year. They're retiring in a couple years. So I am hoping that person and people like him are able to appreciate this video and maybe even give me a like when it's all done. Hello everybody, my name is Jim. We're just gonna get into it because I'm very excited. Like and subscribe if you want. We're just going to get into it. You are looking at Amazon.com. This is the Lego Star Wars Inquisitor Transportation Sith 75336. Now, I am going to be showing you two sets that are retiring this year, and they have high value minifigs. There's one set right now that is retiring this year. You could get it for as low as $20 if you know what you're doing. And the minifig, I believe it's somewhere around 12 to 15. When we get closer towards the end of the video, we'll go ahead and see that. But the reason why I'm bringing the Inquisitor transport ship up is because we want to look at history, right? We want to make sure that this might actually be something that we could get into the habit of doing, and that's buying Lego sets that are under $50, and they have high value minifigs, which will ensure that these sets will probably have a sizable return on investment a year or two after it retires. So again, you're looking at the Inquisitor ship over at Amazon. You got it for $141 and change. This retired 2 years ago. Over on Walmart, for those people that may have been gated on Amazon, I don't mean to laugh, I really don't. It's currently going for $139 and change. Now, of course, this guy right here, the Grand Inquisitor black uniform, you can see that the average price for this minifig over at bricklink.com is $22.04. That's a good price for a minifig, don't you think? Now, when you go over to Camel 3X, you could see that the lowest you could have purchased this for was 80 bucks. And it is going as high right now. The buy box had it at 141. Camel 3X has it at 154. This will probably go up as we get closer to the end of Q4. If I had to guess, and I could be wrong, I would be surprised if it didn't get closer to 170, right? So if you purchase this on Amazon for 80 bucks and you're able to sell it for 170, that's a pretty good ROI, and it's probably because of that exclusive minifig. So we're going to talk about some sets that retired in 2024. That was 2023. Now we're talking about 2024. Now here's the deal. This is kind of a mixed bag because 2024 is the year where we have Lego sets that just won't die, right? So this right here is going to be skewed. This, I believe, is the second highest minifig right here. Now we have the Lego Star Wars Ahsoka Tano's T6 Jedi Shuttle, set number 75362. When you go to Bricklink, you can see that the average price for this was $6.88. Really nothing to write home about because this set just won't die. When you go to Camel 3X, you could see right here, I mean, it's crazy. The lowest you could have got it for looks like was $38. Looks like, you know, just a couple days ago, really, this past weekend. And the highest it went for, and we'll call that a one-off, is $98. There's really never any breathing room right here. So you really can't tell what this is going to go for. So it's kind of, you know, not a lot of evidence here, but because Bricklink has it at that price, I wanted to go ahead and include it. Now we have this guy right here. Now this set wasn't on my hit list, but I was tracking this set the last 6 months towards its retirement. Again, Amazon.com, set number 75364. The post-retirement price on this set is $117 and change. When you go to Bricklink right here, you can see that the average price on that is $15.57. Not bad, right? Now when you go to Camel 3X, you can see that this set went for as low as $64, which is crazy, right? And we're going to exclude this high point right here because that kind of looks like a one-off, but you can see it's currently going for 117 bucks right now. And you know, this just retired last year, and you know, we're not in 2019 anymore, right? Sometimes you have to wait 24 months for, you know, the price to inflate to where you could go ahead and sell it on Amazon, Walmart, eBay, whatever your flavor of reselling platforms are. Now, the interesting thing was there were two high-value minifigures in this set right here. You had Balin. His price right now, individually, the average price is $16.05. So I really see this set going a lot higher, you know, once we get into maybe summer of 2026, definitely during Q4 2026. All right, now let's talk about two sets that are retiring this year. Right now we have the Lego Star Wars Bark Speeder Escape Mandalorian, set number 75378. Retail price on this is 30 bucks, but you could probably get this for 20 if you know what you're doing. When you go to Camel 3X, you could see that this set really never sold out, right? Now, it'll be interesting because this set is retiring if there will be some, you know, out of stock gaps. So we really don't have any spikes that we can measure it on. But looking at the past history, you know, this is probably going to be something that you should be able to purchase. And the thing about it is, you know, if you have some extra cash, you have to make these decisions for yourself, of course, because I don't give financial advice. You know, if you have some extra cash, go ahead and try and maybe do this as an exercise or an experiment, maybe buy 5 units or 10 units, and then see what the price is 18 months from now after it retires. It'll be interesting. Now, when we go to Bricklink, you can see this minifig right here. Sorry, Star Wars guys, I'm not even going to try that name. Oh, Jim, you're not a reseller if you don't know his name. Well, let me tell you, I know nothing about Harry Potter, and I've done pretty well in Harry Potter. But anyway, the average price on this, and this set has not retired yet, is $6.56. It's okay, right? It'll be interesting to see what it goes for after retirement, because this is a exclusive minifig. And you can see right here over on eBay, this went for a higher price on eBay, and somebody spent 20 bucks on the delivery. That is insane. Now, this is the one I like the most. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love the 4+ sets. Though that is a sub-theme, whatever you want to call it, a genre of sets that really go under the radar, right? This is the Lego Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures, and I remember seeing the cartoons on this guy right here. Now, the retail price on this is 29 bucks. Whenever I was getting the slides ready for this was going for 21. So you could easily get it for, you know, close to 20, if not 20, if not lower, if you know what you're doing. When we go over to Amazon, you can see the lowest price on this set was $19.99, and that's before even stacking discounts, right? You could probably get it closer to 15. When you go to eBay, look at this guy right here, $14.89 for a minifig for a Lego set that you could get for $20, and they paid $14.44 for delivery. Now, this person's located in Australia, so take that for what it's worth. This one's going for 10. But whenever you go right here, the average price on Bricklink for nubs, I guess that's the name, is $12.41. So you could get yourself a 20 or sub $20 Lego set and get at least a $12 minifig. Once this retires, it will probably go ahead and you know, while I'm recording this, the gears are turning, and I'm definitely going, we have breaking news. The Wolf of Bricks is going to purchase this set right here. I'm not sure how many units I'm going to purchase. I'm going to purchase at least 10, but I think that's a good deal, right? Now, I would love to hear what everybody has to say in the comment section below. Is this a strategy that you already have? Or is this something that, you know, after you do this as an experiment for a year or two, you may say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and partition 5% of my future inventory to these exclusive minifigs that are sub $50 that I think will do very, very well. That's it, friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, my name is Jim with wolfforbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.